Brandy Melville is not a brand that I can say that I had ever actually heard of, but apparently it is very big. And it is the site of some insane shenanigans that have been going on. So over at Insider, Kate Taylor has a write-up of what the CEO, as well as a lot of the upper management of Brandy Melville have been getting up to. This fast fashion brand apparently has been really bad behind the scenes, and we're gonna give you a little bit of it. But you gotta go and read Kate Taylor's write-up on Insider because there's just too much insanity. And I know you're probably thinking that they sell clothes. How bad could it possibly be? What could be going on there? Well, let's get into it. So first of all, I discovered that it has nearly 100 locations worldwide, including 1 in 3 of those being in the US. Grossed $250 million back in 2019. So apparently this is a big store. It's spreading fast. Anyway, every day, girls who work there are required to send a full body photo to executives. Some are as young as 14. If CEO Stefan Marson thinks a girl is too heavy or unattractive, he demands that she be fired. This is according to Luca Rotondo, a former senior vice president at Brandy Melville. If Marson decides a Brandy Melville store has too many black employees, he has them replaced with white women, according to his former senior vice president. That is just the ground floor though. During Rotondo's nearly 9 years at the company, Marson instructed him to fire hundreds of employees, saying if she was black, if she was fat, he didn't want them in the store. Franco Sorgi, who opened the first Brandy Melville stores in Canada like close to a decade ago, says that Marson told him he did not want black people to buy Brandy Melville clothing, telling the Canadian store owner it would damage the brand's image to have black or overweight women wearing his quote nice and delicate garments. According to Sorgi, Marson said he would rather sell to good-looking rich little girls. There's like a billion terrible things in there. So let's see. One former employee told Insider an Italian store owner sexually assaulted her. Rotondo and former Canadian store owners alleged in 2 separate lawsuits that they were ousted after refusing to fire employees based on race and appearance. A group text with Marson and other top executives contained racist, sexist, and anti-Semitic jokes, including one photo in which a former business partner says Marson edited his face onto Hitler's body. So this group text thing is crazy. Insider view more than 150 screenshots that appear to show Marson and Brandy Melville's top brass exchanging pornography, photos of Hitler, and memes featuring the N-word in a group text called Brandy Melville gags. You know, they're just goofs. This is just crazy. Top executives sent photos of all candidates for retail positions before hiring them. 8 employees who worked at the brand from 2013 through said a new employee's pay was often determined solely by her photo and in some cases a screenshot of her Instagram. Participants on the group chat sent photos of naked or topless women, including one video of a woman penetrating herself with a sex toy. Hitler was mentioned 24 times in the group text, including a meme showing him getting the Nobel Prize for barbecue, or him with the text, "Happy New Year, my N-word." And there were other jokes about the Holocaust. And look, we could go on, and we sort of have been. All of this has been going on for years at a store that I literally have never heard of, but apparently is so big that even in Canada, women would line up at 4 a.m. to get into the store. And apparently celebrities have been made out of women who just work there and post photos of themselves in the clothing. And this is what's been behind it.
This was the most terrifying rabbit hole I've gone down in the morning, and I have read a lot of Me Too stories early in the morning, but this one was like shut it all down now, completely. This is what happens when you don't love Forever 21 hard enough, all right? This kind of crap. Here's the thing, every day, a creepy old man looks at photos of 14-year-old girls every day. That is
and
insane.
He became a congressman in Florida.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry.
It really is a future in Florida. No, this is, I mean, it is like how many counts of sexual harassment and workplace discrimination, I don't know, right? Good on this person for after 9 years on the Hitler text thread, finally coming out. Someone's clearly trying to absolve themselves of any responsibility and as a very good lawyer. But you read this entire thing and a couple things. One, this is clearly just scratching the surface. Anyone who operates this way with their employees, imagine what their private lives are like.
Oh my God.
Right? So that's number one. Number two, these are all teens. They're all teenagers. We're not talking about women. You say women, 14 to 13, 14, 15, 16. This is like the YM 17 magazine reading who are all like 13 years old. Like these are young girls. And part of that is something that actually I believe is illegal in a lot of countries, which is they only make clothing that is size 4 or below. So it's not only directed to like skinny, tiny women, but also young women, right? Yeah, I was a size 2 when I was 13, maybe not even. But obviously, like not everyone is. So it's super discriminatory in what they sell. And let's be real, ladies, the stuff they sell is not very nice. Look at it, it's crap. Go to the Goodwill. We used to wear spaghetti straps all the time in the 90s, honey. Just go get it. They're there for the taking. There's a lot of, you want plain little flower dresses? They're all over your vintage shops and your secondhand clothing stores. That's all we wore. You don't need to buy from Brandy Melville.
I look so in the article, and again, everyone needs to go to Insider, Kate Taylor's article about this. They had some photos. It looks like every other piece of clothing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know, and granted, I don't know. I've never heard of this brand before. It looked like some combination of Forever 21 with a little bit of J. Crew. It didn't look like anything. I don't know why you're going to a special store for it.
Yo, it's the Gap. It's early Gap years, but like maybe we're not Visco girls.
I don't even know
what I'm saying, but I know I'm not one.
Man, if this is what like getting detached from what's going on is like, please detach me, because I don't know what the point of any of this is. Maybe I'm wrong. Like if you're a teen girl watching this and one of your friends walks up to the group and she's not wearing these clothes, are you like, oh God, what did she get those from Old Navy? I don't know, maybe people are like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is all very, very important. I don't think it's worth the money for the clothes, and I'm sure it's not worth the sexual harassment, sexual assault, casual racism, banning people from working at your store if they don't look exactly like you, or like, not even, God only knows what this old Italian dude looks like. If you don't look like Taylor Swift, I guess you can't work at the store. Seems weird. Seems really weird to me.
Dude, this is a scheme that like R. Kelly wishes he would have thought up. Like, what is the difference? And if you don't prosecute these people for going after, I mean, okay, there's a difference. We obviously don't know what's been happening, but this is like a pipeline to like being, sexually harassed, right? This is perfect. If you want to prey on young girls, this is how you do it. Hey, you can work at our store and be famous. Oh my God. And then I like went down the rabbit hole and looked at their Instagram, and you see they're like, we're opening a new store in Santa Monica, California. And all the comments are these girls who are like, ooh, what? No, sorry. Not only that, they say we're taking castings. And when they say castings, they don't mean they're gonna put you in a film. They mean you get to work for minimum wage at their store to be ogled at by weirdos, right? Like, and that send your photo to their Italian CEO, like.
And they call it casting so that they can explicitly discriminate based on physical appearance. That's why they say that. Yeah,
sure.
It's ridiculous. Oh, anyway, go read the write-up. It's amazing, and there's a lot more terrible stuff where that came from. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.